Okay, guys, here we are. Chris Jones. We're going to go to step 4, which is now that you have created your goals and your why, you've created your list, you have had your prospects from your list review a tool, which would be your cold product, your brochure, your magazine, or some videos. And now you've sorted people off your list, people that aren't interested, it's not the right time. Now you got a group of people that are excited and they're interested and they want to hear more. And so we're going to invite them to an event. And tonight I want to talk about a home event. Another event that you can have is you can have an UVU call, you can have a three-way call, a two-on-one meeting. But for massive growth, for massive expansion, for massive enrollment, it's much easier to make money fast in this business and to build a fast business than it is to build a business slow. And so, what you want to duplicate, it doesn't matter what you do, it's what you duplicate. You're going to hear that more and more often from me, is that people are going to remember how they were introduced to the product. They're going to remember that you did home events. They're going to remember that. That's the key, because if you can get home events going, that's where you can tell the story to, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. We like the small groups as much as we like the big groups. They're more intimate. People feel more comfortable. They feel like they can ask questions. But the home event is crucial. It's easier to start with reviewing a tool, but guys, home events is what you want to duplicate. Derek Sharp likes to say that more meetings means more money, and that's just simply because I remember when he went to Charlotte and the light bulb went on for him, and he was doing one event a week, and he came home and he got 2 events a week, 3 events a week, 4 events a week, 5 events a week. He was doing multiple events in a day, and he went from, I believe he was silver to executive in about 3 months. And so all that to be said, massive growth and explosion. So home events are a way that you can let people sample product. They can see the social proof that it's working. They can see the teamwork. They can see. They can ask questions. It's so important. They can be educated more on the business and on the product. So you want to have that duplicated. And the key is that once you have your home event, you're going to have 2 or 3 people that are interested and say, okay, what's the next steps? It's order a builder pack, do your steps 1 through 5 with me, and then repeat. And so then you're going to get their first 3 home events on your schedule. And so you want to book a meeting from a meeting. And so I'll hit on all that stuff, but I want to just talk about, we got some people that got some home events that are not in North Carolina this week, and I think it's important, if you're far off, how do you run a home event? What do you do? And so a couple things that you need. You need cold product. If it's just a verb party, then you need to have cold verb. Now, guys, if you've ever tasted a warm verb, it's not very good. Cold verb is the way to go. So you want to have it ice cold. Okay, so be prepared. Make sure that you have cold product on hand. Number 2 is you want to have some music playing, some light, high energy music, nothing sleepy, but just something to break the awkwardness of the room. It gets some energy going in the room. You want to mingle. I think that's important. Go around, say hello. How are you? Where are you from? Tell me your story. Hi, I'm Chris Jones. What's going on? So just kind of, don't let people just kind of sit around and it's all awkward, okay? So you want to have a little bit of music on, have the cold product out. You want to mingle a little bit. Have your brochures out, your tools, your magazines. You can print off brochures from your back office. You go to Business Tools, PDFs. You can print off the Monster Red Bull Verb brochure. There's grocery bag PDF. I think that's a really good one. So just some tools they can take with them. They can review. Remember, it's all about moving people along to get to that point of logical decision where they arrive and they say, I see myself. I can do this. I'm excited. I've got enough information to make a decision. I'm ready to move forward. So you want to have a TV and internet connection. So you want to hook up your laptop so that you can have, if you have Apple TV, or hook up your laptop or even your Wii, you can go to YouTube and you can get your videos queued up. It's important to go ahead and test that out before we get there. Often do we get there and it doesn't work, and it creates a very, very awkward moment when we all have to sit around and wait for you to get that together. So you want to have TV, internet connection, have your videos queued up. You want to make sure that you've scheduled your upline and have some business cards there. So that's just for them to have some information. I like to have my laptop out as well so that I am prepared to enroll people, and then a day planner or your phone out so that you can book a meeting from a meeting. So those are things that you need. I want to kind of run through what we cover in a home event. I think it's important for you to get your mind around. It's like watching a movie. You build up to this point. So I want you just to understand kind of the outline is you should have 3 people speaking. For some of you that are new or in other states, and you're just going to be you doing it, and then you're going to leverage me, or you're going to leverage your upline. That's fine. We can work around it. But eventually, you want to build leaders. You want to get people in there. As uncomfortable it is, I promise you, the first time Derek Sharp spoke, he stood up and his brain sat down. He'll laugh and tell you about that now. That he didn't do very good the first time, but he got through it. And it's crucial to build a system of developing leaders, and not always the meetings can't happen the way they need to happen unless you're there. If 6 months from now, if they ask who the leader is and it's still you, you're in trouble. You need to be duplicating leaders. And so just so you have an outline of what's going to happen, you're going to have the host. Host is going to stand up. Thank everybody for coming. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy lives, guys, to hear about an opportunity that we're just so excited about. We're stoked. It's growing fast. It's building. It's happening. And, guys, we just want to share some information with you. Not here to sell you Builder Pack. We're not here to sell you a case. We're here just to share some information. What you do with that information is totally up to you, okay? So just want to thank you for coming. I want to give you an outline of what we're going to do. We're going to watch 2 videos. We're going to hear from 2 speakers. We're going to have some product testimony, and we're going to have a business testimony. Guys, just so that you can have more information to arrive at a decision whether this makes sense for you or not. As I said to you on the phone, I'm looking for a few key people to really grow this business, and hopefully that's you. But I'm going to blow this up here and would love for you to join the team. I think you're going to see out of all of this, it's a very team environment. We help each other grow. So without any further ado, I want to go ahead and get to the first video. Now, if you're going to show the Alex Morton 2-minute invite, then you need to edify whoever it is that's going to be on that video. The reason is that you need to, this is your chance to set the stage for why people should put their phone down and pay attention. All right, and that's another thing that I tell people is put your phones down. Give me 45 minutes of your attention, just 45 minutes of uninterrupted, no distractions, and we're gonna guys, we're gonna give you some information that can change your life. So first video we're gonna watch is Alex Morton. He's 23 years of age, guys, absolutely killing it. He's a dropout from ASU. He's making about $65,000 a month. Don't let the big money scare you or the small money bore you. But guys, he's getting it done. He's bringing it out. He's big out west. He's in the Midwest. We're bringing it here into the South, and we're going to blow it up. So pay attention to what this guy has to say. It's a little bit about what we do. And then you go ahead and you hit play, and you watch your first video. Now, for those that are a little bit of older demographic, if the first video you want to show maybe is the driving force, there's a 7-minute video, I believe. There's even maybe an abbreviated version of the driving force. And the driving force video really talks about all the demographics. It talks about all the 4 mega trends, which is the anti-aging, which is VEMA, the energy crisis, which is Verve, the weight loss crisis, which is Body, and then the economy. It's been proven that the worse the economy does, the better off we do. So I like that video just to kind of show everybody what we do. And then when the video is over, you're going to stand back up as the host, and you're going to say, I want to introduce our first guest speaker tonight. It is somebody that I look up to. They're 22 years of age, completely changed his life. Guy's blowing it up, qualified for a BMW, makes $3,000 to $4,000 a month of residual income. Only been doing it 4 months. Guys, pay attention to what he has to say. Our platinum leader, Mr. Jordan David, or whoever it is that second speaker is. Now, if this is your first event and you don't have a second speaker, this is where you're going to talk a little bit. Guys, I just want to tell you a little bit about the product. So we're trying to set the stage of, the product is real. We've had great results. And so I kind of go through here the fact that, if I have all 3 products with me, if I'm talking to an older demographic, I'm going to talk about VEMA. VEMA was created in 2004. It was created to be the world's strongest antioxidant, and it's an amazing liquid nutrition program. Basically, guys, it was created that at 2 ounces of VEMA every day was going to give you all the vitamins and nutrients that you need. It's simple, it's convenient, and it's complete. VEMA stands for Vitamins, Essential Minerals, Mangosteen, and Aloe. So we have 12 vitamins, 65 plant source minerals. We have mangosteen, which is the world's strongest antioxidant, and we also have aloe. And aloe is a natural anti-inflammatory. So we had clinicals run on the VEMA formula, and it's been proven to reduce inflammation. That's the aloe. So if you have any type of arthritis, you have irritable bowel, any type of inflammation in your intestines, We've had great results with migraines, with fibromyalgia. Aloe's been shown to regulate blood sugar, help with blood pressure, cholesterol. These are all things, these are stories that we've heard where we've given out product and people have had amazing results. So, guys, the product is real. And all the other products, the Verve is nothing more than an 8.3 ounce can with that 2 ounces of Vima is poured into that can, and then you add a little bit of sparkling water and natural caffeine. You have the world's healthiest energy drink. And so, if you can imagine the mangosteen as an antioxidant, all that does is it kills the free radicals in your body. We get free radicals, which just creates cancer and disease. We get free radicals from the water we drink, the foods we eat, the air we breathe, and the stress we're under. So by show of hands here, we're all under a little more stress, right? So this is really your insurance program for prevention. You may not be sick now, but this is the way every day, 2 ounces of the Vima formula, or you drink Verve, you get your caffeine from your, like coffee, you get your caffeine. So instead of coffee, you get your caffeine and your vitamins and minerals and mangosteen and aloe. You get all that nutrients, all that nutrition at one time, okay? And then the body line is nothing more than a Vima formula put into the body shakes, into the body burn. We have Chris Powell, which is the ABC Makeover Weight Loss Edition, that is our spokesperson. He created our shakes. He uses our products solely by themselves, exclusively on his show every Tuesday night, ABC Makeover Weight Loss Edition. He works with the obese and the super obese. We've had amazing results. He actually coaches you on your phone, tells you what to eat and when to eat. So we've kind of covered the product here. And this is where we would insert a product testimony. And so Jordan David, he's 22 years of age, had to have heart surgery last year. They had to put a defibrillator in. He had inflammation in his heart walls. They were too thick. And so basically what the aloe's done is it's went to work on his heart. It's reduced inflammation, allowed him to get blood pressure in the rest of his legs. Guys, so if you've had a product result, if you've had somebody that's had a product result, let's welcome up my mother. She's been on the product for 3 months. Mom, you want to tell them a little bit about how you felt, and this is where they're going to validate the product for you that it works. Once they speak on the product, guys, you're going to then say, look, because the product's real, there's a very real business opportunity to this, guys. We'll talk a little bit about that, but let's watch the next video, which is going to talk a little bit about the business, and that's going to watch the game plan. And you want to edify that you're going to hear from BK Barreto. He's our CEO. He created Vima because he lost both his parents to heart disease and cancer. It's his why. He wanted to create an ultra premium liquid nutrition program that was the best on the planet. Basically it's been proven that if you got your vitamins in liquid form, you're going to receive about 95% of what's on the label versus a pill, which you only receive about 25% into your body. Your body will waste out the rest. So this was his deal. And he's going to show a little bit about how, guys, this is how we buy. This is how we do it now. We no longer use the yellow pages. I don't even know what the yellow pages are. We ask our networks. We go to Facebook. Maybe we ask our friends. We say, who do you know is a good plumber? Who do you know? What movie have you seen that's good? We're already doing this. The difference is that if we refer somebody to the movies, they're not going to pay us to be able to refer those people. So Vima does that. Instead of paying Madison Fifth Avenue, instead of having Shaun White or paying, Red Bull had somebody fly to outer space. You imagine the millions of dollars that took. Instead of paying for all that to get brand awareness, we feel like it's better just to invest back in our people that are already using the product. It's a natural process. So let's go ahead and let's watch this second video. BK Barreto, the CEO, guys, he's going to pay out over $125 million in commissions to people like me and you who've just went out and shared it with a couple people and taught those people to share it with a couple people. So let's listen to BK now. We'll watch the second video, and then you come up and you're going to edify your closer. This is your diamond or above upline, and you're going to say, look, we want to hear next from our last guest. This is, and you're going to edify like crap why they should pay attention. So you're now going to hear from Derek Sharp, guys. He's a friend of mine, personal enrollment. He recently quit his full-time job. The guy's a surfer, triathlete, has an amazing story. He's going to share it with you of what Vima did for him. And when you have a result, what do? You're going to share it with other people. And so he's going to tell you how just going and share it with a couple people has led to over 600 people that are on the product. He's in 20 states. He's in 12 countries. So, guys, pay attention. No direct sales experience whatsoever. Executive leader. Has his own BMW outside. Mr. Derek Sharp. Put your hands together. So, Derek's going to come up. He's going to talk a little bit about his background, why he wanted to do something different, how Vima and Verve has scratched that itch, has solved that problem, and then a little bit about where he sees the future. So, background, what was wrong, how it's solved, and where he sees the future. Then he's going to talk about next steps. You got, guys, if you're interested, you're falling in one of three categories. You're either going to be a consumer, you want to go ahead and try your product, get with the person that invited you here. We'll go ahead and enroll you and get your product ordered. If you see what we see and you want to build a business, get with the person that invited you. We're going to go ahead and enroll you. You're going to get your builder pack. And then if it's not the right time for you, need some more information, get with the person that invited you here. We'll answer any questions. We'll hang out here and we'll go from there. And then we'll talk about the first mover's advantage. So that third person is going to do the first mover's advantage. Just simply meaning that the opportunity that's offered to you tonight, it's not going to be the opportunity offered to you in a week from now, because we're enrolling people. And as we enroll people, let me ask you this. If I enroll you tonight and then I enroll people after you, or you wait and I enroll people and then I put you in, who benefits more? The guy that comes in tonight, the guy that comes in a week from now? It's still a great opportunity, but the guy that came in tonight is going to benefit from the that we put in for the rest of the week. And so there's a first mover's advantage. That creates a little bit of sense of urgency. I think it's important not to press you into doing this business, but just to let you know that it's there and it's real. Okay? That's very important. So what we've been doing is telling people as we close, is we tell them now, guys, we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to allow those that need to get out of here to go ahead and have a chance to have a graceful exit. If you got to get out of here and get going, take some product, take some brochures, get a business card. Make sure that you circle back with the person that invited you here. But for those that now know what we do, in 10 minutes, we're going to take about 15 minutes and we're going to share with you how we've done what we've done. And it's created $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month and 5 BMWs in our business. Okay, so we're going to share with you just the simple 5 steps of how to do that. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. And so then we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to come back. And guys, we lose maybe, if we have 10, 15 people in the room, maybe we lose 2 or 3. The rest stay. And anybody that's like on the fence, they're going to hang out and say, hey, can I see myself doing this? Because they're still trying to arrive at that decision of whether it makes sense for them. So then that's when I get into the 5 steps. I'm going to talk about, look, guys, you're going to write down your goal and your why. You're going to create your list. You're going to use a tool to get people to review your product or your business opportunity. Those that are interested from there, you're going to get on the phone with your upline, or you're going to get them to an event, and then you're going to do your event, or you're going to do your upline call, your UVU call, and then you're going to enroll, and then step 6 is you're going to get people to do 1 through 5. That's it. So that clarity that people receive, and they go, shit, that's all it is to it. I can hand a canned brochure, send some videos, follow up, get them on the phone with the upline and enroll people, or I can get a couple of my friends over to my house and then build from that. It's just teaching. It's finding 2 to 4 people and teaching those 2 to 4 how they go out and find 2 to 4 people. That's it. That's our whole model. So that's a little bit about what we do, guys. In review, you got to have cold product music playing. You got to mingle. No alcohol. If you've got kids, if you got pets, guys, distractions are so hard for us speakers when we're up there and we're trying to share and transfer our excitement. If we've got a kid running around or we got a dog barking in the background, guys, I try to keep control and just so important that, if you're going to do home events, find a babysitter, have them go upstairs and just give you 45 minutes, okay? Very important. No alcohol. I've seen people have people drinking beers while we're doing this. This is a business. Bottom line, this is a business, and we want people to treat it like a business. If you don't take it serious, they're not going to take it serious. So you're going to want to do that. Make sure you have the videos queued up and all that's checked out. Make sure you have your upline scheduled. Get your day planner out because we want to book a meeting from a meeting. Have your brochures and everything out, guys. Cold product, huge. And always, always remember to edify your speakers. I've seen it where people stand up and go, hey, welcome, we're glad you're here. Here's Derek Sharp. And you sit down. And people are like, who is Derek? Why should I care? And what in the world's going on? It's very uncomfortable. So edify that person. It's huge, all right? That's a little bit about how to run a home event. We hope to have some videos soon of an actual home event up live. But, guys, that's it. Hope to see you soon. Talk to you. Bye-bye.